But at the end of the first day hunting together in that brush, Roy had counted 48 bucks. I said, "You saw a big deer. When you have the gun with you?" "Oh, no, I screwed up." He said, "It looked like the reinest buck. Two arms sticking out real wide." He took it up on two wheels and cleared his head. He took it into that other lane on two wheels, cleared his head, and then set it back down. I was loose in the back seat, no seatbelt. I was still stuffing shit in the packs. And have you ever seen him do that? Yes. 37 days of glory.
Oh my gosh.
We weren't on the edge of glory, we were in the glory. They had got heat-seeking little sensor detectors. They could just walk along there watching that air and that thing would point at a warm body. I popped the horns. If I hadn't seen a good buck in 15 minutes, I'm ready to move.
I mean, we saw probably 200 bucks at least.
Gee, so you say that doesn't even sound real.
But when a 140 10-point buck with an 18, 19-inch spread comes running in at you point blank, this freezes right on you. I don't care who you are, how many times you've done it, that makes you want to shoot the hell out of him, you know. The last thing I heard was that angle iron hit me in the back of the skull. It's clang, out cold. When I came to, I'm halfway to the bottom of the lake. I mean, it's pitch dark and I'm 10, 12 feet down. And I could hear my bubbles coming out of my lungs, you know, just blub, 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 blub. If you hear this sound, he said, "That's the jaguar. They're mating this time of year in the spring rainy season." He said, "You'll be able to sneak up on them." "Vamos arriba! Vamos arriba! Con tus manos arriba! Come out with your hands up!" I come out, my hands up, that bright light, and I thought, I'd make one wrong move, I'm hamburger. I mean, all them guns were right on.
And then after that, we found that dead man.
Oh, God. When Roy was there, we crossed to the other side of the highway hunting over there, and then we came back, and as we left after dark, here's this van rolled up into the trees in the fence line area. Straight look at him for a split second. He was a 200-inch deer. He had multiple forks and handlebars. He was a mule deer-looking range. He had wide, tall, 15-inch link tine stuff. I just grabbed the gun away from him and ran over there, and I could just make out a buck crossing one little hole, and I saw the top, and I go, "That's not the same deer." Because it looked, the part I saw was just an 8-point look inside, but then here came the rest of the rack. I got on him, and he's still moving, and I almost crossed that hole completely, and I got one off in his liver. Huge 9-point. He's got double eye guards, and he's got a foot stanger high, one back tine. And I'm going, "Let me get a picture first." And he just looked at me, and his face was just stretched, and he goes, "Unbelievable, man! Unfucking believable!" He'd never seen nothing like that. I broke his cherry wide open on the first rattle.